So get on your mat, come to Sukhasana, and we will do a short practice for the legs and the lower back. So come to a nice tall seat. Roll your shoulders up toward the ears, send them down the back, and let the hands lay where they're comfortable. Close the eyes, and let's just get settled. Lift the heart space, retract the chin a bit, pull the belly in. Take a big breath in through the nose, let it go through the mouth. Beautiful. Start to find your Ujjayi breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Stay engaged. Keep that nice gentle cinching in the waist. Really tapping into that Ujjayi breath. Deeply breathing, filling the lungs all the way to the top. Exhaling and constricting the back of the throat. 2 more breaths here. Gently open the eyes. Take a big inhale all the way to the top. Exhale, rain it back down. Big inhale, do it again, all the way up. Maybe look up at the fingertips. Exhale, rain it back down. Inhale all the way up, interlace the fingers, press up to the sky, lift the heart space. Nice. Bring the neck back to neutral. Take the hands behind the head, place them interlaced behind the neck. Take a big breath in, lift the heart space. On your exhale, drop the chin toward the chest and allow the weight of the hands to gently stretch through the back of the neck. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more. Big breath in. Big breath out. Release the hands. And we'll take another big breath. And take it to a side bend on your left. Reaching up to the sky. Tipping over. Inhale back to the top. Big airplane going overhead. Take it to the other side. Big inhale to the top. Exhale, side bend. Back to the top. And side bend. Come on back up. Hands to heart center. Take the legs wide. So starting in wide-legged fold today. And I want you to bring your focus on, so if just sitting with your legs wide, whatever wide means to you, right? It doesn't matter. Your legs can be closer together, further apart. I want you to concentrate on what's going on in the calf and the hamstring. So as you sit with your legs wide, maybe flex your feet a little bit more, right? Maybe lift the heels. Just play around, see how that feels, right? All the while we're keeping a tall spine. So just really bringing focus into the back of the leg. That's really where we're going here. Sit up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back. And we're going to hinge at the hips. Come forward. Now I want you to stop about 1/3 of the way down and really focus on the length in the spine, reaching out through the crown of the head and exhaling, and then maybe let gravity do some work. But we're not going to come into a full fold here unless it is something that is particularly needed this morning, right? And you're very, very flexible in the hips and in the back of the legs, because what we are working here, my friends, is the back of the legs and the sacrum. The hips need to be quite open, and so do all the muscles running along the back of the legs. Big breath in. Exhale and release. 2 more breaths. Press yourself up to a seat. I'm going to bring you to all fours, and we're going to come back to this wide-legged fold at the end and do some more stretching there. So keep in mind, kind of plant that in your head where the back of your legs were this morning. Come to all fours. We're going to come to tabletop. Release the toes and take a couple cat-cow stretches. Inhaling as you look up Exhaling as you round and press away from the earth. Loosen up the back. And then come to stillness after your next exhale and find tabletop position. Bring the knees together, release the toes, press yourself back, hips toward the heels. Walk the hands out. You can dip the head here or not, your choice. Coming into full child's pose or just pressing the body back with the hands, feeling a stretch on the feet. Big breath. Nice, and come back to tabletop position. Tuck those toes, and we're going to walk ourselves up to a kneel. We're going to start with toes pose today. Toes pose is great for foot health. If you've been on your feet a lot and you've been working and into the calves and the back of the hamstrings, it's all affecting the lower back, right? It all starts in the feet. The back of your foot right here is your Achilles tendon. If you work the calves a lot and you're working in the yard or you're doing a lot of walking on concrete or just a lot of walking period, that Achilles tendon in the back of the heel tends to shorten and it pulls on the plantar fascia. So we want to make sure that we really work the back of the legs and stretch those tendons nice and long, including the Achilles tendon and into the plantar fascia. So right now, toes pose is going to help us soften and help foot health. And that's one of the things that we're doing here. So dip the hips back down toward the heels, and we're sitting toward the heels. If you have a block handy or a pillow or a blanket or anything you'd like, you can bring that blanket. Instead of putting it right here, you can bring it back to the back of the knee just to rest. Right, and then sit up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back. And maybe bring the hands to heart center. And just find some focus, right? Not really focusing on what's going on as far as sensation in the feet right now, but thinking about your feet's health, right? And all the good things that we're going to do for them today. Your feet, your legs, we're going to stretch everything out. Take another big breath here. On your exhale, come forward, come back to tabletop. Bang those feet out. And then plant the hands, and we're going to go right to downward facing dog. Press the body back. Bend the knees as much as you need to press the body back. Lift the tailbone. Find that beautiful inverted V shape and pedal the feet. Downward facing dog. A calf stretch and a hamstring stretch. Right? A release for the lower back. Opening for the shoulders. Downward facing dog is just a beautiful thing. So anytime you feel like you need a release, you're working in the front yard, you're working in the backyard, wherever you are, drop in a down dog. Your neighbors might join in. You guys might have like a fun old down dog block party going, right? Have some fun with it, but it is a great stretch. All right, take another big breath. Beautiful. We're going to start on the left. Lift the left leg nice and high. We'll come to three-legged dog. You can open the hip a little if you'd like to start to open through the left hip. And then we'll hug that knee in toward the chest. We're going to step through the hands and come to a low lunge. All right, so a runner's lunge. Pressing back through the right heel. Pulling through at the heart space. So pulling through the front. Big breath in. And on your exhale, press back through that right heel. Press back. Stay grounded in the left foot. Pressing into the earth and away from the earth. Big inhale. On your exhale, I want you to drop that right foot. So we're spinning it to a 45-degree angle. And then begin to straighten the front leg. Drop the head. You're coming toward pyramid pose. Big breath in. On your inhale, press back up to the fingertips. Turn those back toes to the front. We're going to drop it back down. Runner's lunge. Press back through that heel. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Drop the right heel. Straighten the front leg. Drop the nose toward the knee. Big breath in and out. Press up to the fingertips, turn the back toes, drop it down one more time. Runner's lunge, press back through that heel. And last time, drop the back foot, straighten the front leg, drop nose to knee. Beautiful. Press up to the fingertips. We're going to take this right to triangle pose. Take the left hand, bring it in front of the left foot. You can have the toes to the earth, or you can bring a hand to the ankle, the shin, the thigh, wherever it works for you as you open the side body and reach for the sky. Open nice and wide. Straightening through that left leg. Feel that big stretch. Actually, I'm mirrored to you, so this might be your right leg stretching. Big inhale. Exhale. Release from triangle. Come back to frame those toes. And step back, downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths. Bend the knees. Press the body back. Then send the tailbone to the sky. Release. One more breath. Here we go on the other side. On an inhale, right leg lifts. You can point the toes, start to open that hip if you'd like. Stack the hips one over the other. And then come back through center. And we're going to step through the hands, come to low lunge. Opposite side. Drop it down into that lunge. Press back through the heel. And let's spin that back foot, 45-degree angle, straighten the front leg. Drop nose toward knee. Nice deep breaths. Stretch through that front leg. And here we go. Look up, press up, bend that front knee, and press through that back heel. Come back down to the lunge. For 3, 2, 1. Drop the back foot at an angle, straighten through the front leg, drop nose to knee. Breathe nice and deep. One more breath. Press up, look up. Turn the back toes toward the front. Drop down into that lunge. One last time. Press back through the heel. Drop the back foot at an angle. Straighten through the front leg. Pyramid pose. One more time. Moving to triangle. So you can take that left hand in front of the left foot. Open through the right side body. Coming into triangle wherever you feel your triangle works for you today. Open, open, open. Straighten through the front leg. Don't lock the knee. Big breath in. Exhale, return to pyramid pose. And then press up to the fingertips. Step back, downward facing dog. Another big airplane. Beautiful. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Ground the feet in about shoulder distance apart. And take your peace fingers, wrap them around the big toes. Take a big inhale, pull the heart space through. On your exhale, use your fingers to hold your toes. Take your elbows out wide and find a fold here. You can soften the knees. Release the lower back. Big breath in and out. Release the toes, release the fingers, roll it up to a stand. Beautiful. Find mountain pose. Ground in with those 4 points. Maybe sway back and forth a little bit. Find your balance. We're not going to do any official balance work today. I just want you to kind of see what it feels like with the eyes closed. Back and forth. Tap in. Tune into the sensations going on in the body right now. Right? In the legs, the arms, the hands. Gently open the eyes. Take a big breath all the way up to the top. On your exhale, bring the palms to the earth and walk it out, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. How do the back of your legs feel? Hopefully they're feeling good. Feeling a little bit better just after that little bit of stretching. And we're going to take it to the floor. So look up at the hands and drop the knees. You can cross the ankles. Come to a seat. Just make your way to a seat however you'd like. And bring the legs out long in front of you. Toes to the sky. Heels point down. Find staff pose. You're sitting up nice and tall. Lifting the heart space. Pull the belly in. Roll the shoulders back. Big breath in all the way up. Maybe look up to the sky. On your exhale, fold it forward. Stop when your hinge stops. Whenever you're comfortable, drop your hands. Maybe if you can grab your toes, you pull back on the toes and lift the heels. That'll provide a beautiful stretch in the bottom of the foot, right through the plantar fascia, down through the heel. It stretches out the back of the Achilles tendon, right into the back of the leg, and deep into the calves and the hamstrings. Or you can just kind of relax it down if you'd like. Take a breath or two. Bring the hands to the top of the legs, round out the back, roll yourself to a seat. Beautiful. Take the hands behind you. Lay back on your hands. However they're comfortable, lay back on their hands. Pull the belly in. Release the toes. Look up to the sky. Drop the head. Beautiful. Come back to a nice tall seat. And we're going to take the legs wide again. So legs come out to the corners of your mat. How do your legs feel right now? Do you remember what they felt like 15, 20 minutes ago when your legs were out wide in the beginning? Is there more of a release in the back of the leg? All right, big inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, walk the fingertips forward. Find your fold. And again, big stretch up the entire back of the leg. You should feel this right in under the hamstring, right into the back of the glute. You're going to feel it along the lower back, right across that band, the sacrum. Lower band in the back. Release. Big inhale. Make sure you're reaching long through the crown of the head, right? So when we come into a fold, we never want to come into it like this, right? Where we round out. You always want that length and that hinge. Hinge stops, you stop, right? Inhaling, reaching out. Exhale as you fall in. Maybe if you can stack the fists, maybe drop the head here once you're comfy. Take a couple breaths. Just enjoy that big stretch. One more breath. Gently press your way back to a seat and draw the left foot into the right inner thigh. Take a big inhale, and on your exhale, let's fold forward again. Walk those fingertips out. See how it feels just a little bit different. All right. Stretching here a little bit deeper, you're going to find that the back of the right leg probably feels like it's stretching a little bit more. More of a release in the back. And then walk the hands all the way back up. Let's turn the torso toward those toes. And find a little side bend here. Walk the hands out. Let the head fall. Bring your focus to the stretch that's happening up the left side body right now. Nice and deep. Those are the tension muscles, the things that get really, really tight. Again, when you're overstressed or when you're overworked, using that up and down motion a lot when we're working in the yard tends to stress out the muscles. It's a really great stretch. And then slowly come back to a seat. Let's take the left foot out and bring the right one in. Sit up nice and tall. And on an exhale, we're going to fold forward. Fall in, enjoy for a moment or two here. Beautiful. Walk your hands back. Come back to a seat, and we'll turn the torso toward the toes. And find your comfort in a side bend. Maybe grab the toes, lift the heel again. Whatever feels good, just play with it. Back of the leg massage is always nice here too. And nice and slow, let's come on back up to a seat. Beautiful. Find a cross-legged position, Sukhasana, easy pose. All right, we'll take one little spinal twist before we move into a seated Shavasana. Big inhale. Exhale, twist. Left hand comes behind, right hand comes in front of the knee. Take a big inhale. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, maybe look behind you and twist. On your next exhale, release from the twist and take it to the other side. Can't stress it enough. Lengthen the spine. Reach up through the crown of the head. On your exhale, find your twist. On your next exhale, release from your twist. Come back through center. Take a big inhale all the way to the top. And rain it back down. Another big inhale. Bring the hands to heart center, through heart center, and then bring them to your lap, palms facing up. And we'll take the left hand on the bottom, right hand on top, or if the other way is more comfortable, that's fine too. Stack the hands and we'll allow the thumbs to touch. This is a beautiful meditation mudra. It's lovely for any time you just need to take a few moments of relaxation and just kind of find some ground, some peace, some focus. It's beautiful. Sit up nice and tall, close the eyes, and we'll find a little seated Shavasana here before we close today. Get comfy, ground in through the sit bones, find your comfortable seat, and begin to release. And rest. Take a big breath in through the nose, let it go through the mouth. Release any tension from your mind, your body, your heart. Release any outward tensions that have made their way into your thoughts or your home. Just begin to find natural breath. Breathe and be still. Allowing the breath to refresh your mind, refresh and feed your body. Knowing that you can always find this place. Knowing these moments are choices we make to come to our mat and honor ourselves in whole. Take a couple more breaths. Gently open the eyes. Beautiful. Welcome back. Take a big breath in. Rain it back down. One more breath all the way to the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. As my beautiful yogi friends go forward today, may you have so much love, so much peace, and grounding in your thoughts, in your words, and mostly in your heart. From my heart to yours, have a beautiful, sunshiny day and life. Namaste.